I killed another criminal tonight. As usual, I dismembered the body into 9 pieces and dumped them into the ocean. I thought that would make everything disappear, but 2 treasure hunting divers happened to find the black bags. When they opened them and saw the remains, they were terrified. The underwater graveyard quickly became Miami's biggest shock. I happened to see it on TV, and my sister was oddly excited. She had no idea the killer was sitting right next to her, while I was shaking with fear. The next day, the Bureau sent their top FBI agent, Randy, to handle the case. At the briefing, he said, "There's no such thing as a perfect crime. Anyone leaves a trace." And I knew he'd be hard to beat. To keep those recovered pieces from becoming useful evidence, I snuck into the morgue at night and smashed an air conditioning duct, then dragged a trash bin over to make it look like a sanitation worker had accidentally damaged it. Sure enough, when Randy arrived at the morgue, he was hit by a terrible smell. I thought that would throw them off, but a colleague told me they'd pulled algae from the rocks in that stretch of water. If they traced where that algae came from, they could figure out which pier the Bay Butcher's boat had been tied up at. I raced to scrub every trace from my boat, but I hadn't expected there to be cameras nearby. A few days earlier, Randy had guessed the killer would try to clean up the boat, so he'd set up a camera not far from the dock. Luckily, my sister mentioned the police surveillance system was undergoing maintenance, so he hadn't checked the footage yet. I went straight to the monitoring room. I found staff watching the feed from my dock, and with time running out, I hit the fire alarm. When everyone evacuated, I stayed toward the back and slipped into the monitor room, where I deleted the footage. With that, every lead pointing at me was gone, but Doak still seemed suspicious, so I started plotting how to pin it on him.